Bienvenidos y bienvenidas a este vídeo de Frugal for Health, una iniciativa que busca dar a conocer proyectos frugales de todo el mundo. Si esto de la frugalidad aún no sabes de qué va de conseguir más con menos. Y te dejo este vídeo de Navi Rajao, que lo cuenta muy bien cómo hacerlo en el sector sanitario. Hoy estoy en la escuela de Agururu, en Uganda, para conocer un proyecto que nace en Barcelona para conseguir sillas de ruedas low cost para gente con discapacidad en Uganda. Hemos venido aquí para conocer el proyecto y les hemos preguntado también si son frugales. Os dejamos con una entrevista a una de sus coordinadoras y si os gusta el vídeo pues podéis visitar el debate que haremos a posterior. Hasta pronto.
Good afternoon, Edward. I am Maria, a teacher. I teach children with special needs, and I am the one in charge special needs in Aguru Primary School. We teach the children in class, and also we teach them outside class to do some skilling. I really get inspired to try to help with whatever little resources are there to enable those children deep in the villages who cannot benefit or who cannot go to school because they don't have means of going to school. So with whatever little resources we have, we buy the local materials available to come up with simple wheelchairs. The wheelchair for Tororo, actually this was an initiative by friends from Barcelona. Carlota led a group of friends here to help us with the resources they had gathered back home to make wheelchairs which are affordable to someone deep there in the village or in a rural setting. The project of the wheelchair started last year in July. We first made the first wheelchairs and supplied to the beneficiaries in the villages. However, when we followed up this year with Carlota and we realized the wheelchairs we supplied were a little weak, they were already worn out, they were out of shape, they could not be used anymore. So Adria came with another idea to add, to make the wheels more stronger, to add some timber on top. Actually, in Africa, for a child with physical disability, it is a big problem. If the child cannot have access to a wheelchair, the child will remain indoors. Either the child will remain lying on a mat or in the bed in the house, or the child will try to crawl out and at least sit out. But the child is limited. He cannot go to play with the others because he cannot go to the next compound. He cannot go to school because she cannot move to the school. So when a chance of a wheelchair comes to a child in Africa, it is a good step for the child. The child can start by going out to the neighborhood to associate with the others, and then the child can go to school using the wheelchair. The project becomes simple because the human resource is right here. The kids learn how to make the wheelchair, so I don't need to bring another expert from out whom I should pay to make the wheelchairs. It is just an ordinary program in the school because not all the children who come to the first grade finish the 7th grade and move to the higher level of education because of the nature of the disability. Some are slow generally, so we identify those who are big, like between 14, 15 years, we begin training them on technology. So that when they live here after their 7 years, they have something to do. They can earn something for themselves. They can earn a living without being a burden to their families. Yeah, as I use the students, I don't need to get a resource person to pay money to make the wheelchairs, okay? And then the materials are available from within. Yeah. How do we reach the child deep there in the village? We partner with the Eye Hospital here in Tororo under the program of community-based rehabilitation. they help us like to identify the children deep there in the villages who don't have wheelchairs. And then they give us the measurements and we make the wheelchairs. Now after we've made the wheelchairs, the hospital gives us transport, like we use their ambulance to transport the wheelchairs to the rural places. Thank you, Edra.
Thank you. Pues nos vamos de la escuela de Agururu. Ha sido espectacular poder ver todo el proceso de creación de la silla y también poder entrevistar a María, una de las coordinadoras de este programa. Espero que os guste y os dejamos con el debate.